It's not appropriate because someone that's in love with
Okay, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath because you're like take a deep breath. Wait, what? What's up, reality changers? So yes, I am walking around my new home with the kids and everybody's doing something. Alexa's right here. Eliana's right here. Hi, Eliana.
She's drawing a picture of me.
Eliana's drawing. She's drawing something. Aww. But look, so I actually wanted to kind of slow down real quick because it's been a very long day, and I wanted to talk about something very big to maybe some of you that watch us, and the theme about domestic violence. Just a conversation, you know? And I was talking to my mom because my mom is right here with me. Hi, Mom. Yeah. We were just talking about domestic violence and how she's a survivor of domestic violence. She's a victim of it as well. And, you know, after many years of being in a very tough situation in her life, you know, she survived. And, you know, I don't want to get into detail as to what happened to her, but it's more about raising awareness and education. I wanted to talk to her about what it means. Mom, relax. It's okay. It doesn't have to be scripted. It's cool. Relax. My mom's freaking out over here. She's like, brush your hairs. How did she do it? Brush your hairs. Brush your hair. Brush your hair. So, Alexa, what are your thoughts on domestic violence?
My thoughts are that it's not a good idea that men are doing this, and also women. It's not appropriate because someone that's in love with
Okay, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath because you're like take a deep breath. Wait, what?
My opinion on this domestic violence is just too bad. Like, I don't appreciate how people are doing this to other people, like husband and wife, who no one should be doing. No one should be hitting them. No one should be hitting them with cables or throwing their phones or smashing their phones. Or like one of these artists, she said that her father also put a gun. Her father, remember the artist we met? She said that her father put a gun on her mother's head.
Yeah, that's
remember?
Not okay.
Then they tried to call the cops, and then he smashed the phone.
Yeah, there's a lot of scary stories out there. A lot of things that we've heard actually ourselves. Ellie, come here, baby. And you know, Alexa is, you know, she's a very smart little girl, and she's aware of what is good and what is bad. And Eliana too. You know, they're very. Come here, baby. Sit right here. Come here. And you know, domestic violence affects everybody. Everybody. And so, what can you do? One thing my mom wanted to say was recognize it, right?
Yeah, you have to be, as a woman or as a man, you have to really have to, you know, recognize that you are onto this problem. And try to find some help. They have some programs on the community clinics, on school, you know, find help.
Recognizing domestic violence and recognizing that you're a victim of it, and recognizing you know, for those of you that are watching as well, recognizing that you are someone who does domestic violence, and if you need help, get it, because it could harm everyone in your family. So recognize it on both sides of the table. Second part would be obviously education. You know, go to your community and talk about and ask around what kind of things you can do, what kind of classes you can take to learn about domestic violence, people that can support you if you're going through something like this. If you're a child watching this and if you witness domestic violence, you know that it's scary, you know that it's uncomfortable, so you know it affects you as well. Hold on, babe. So, you know, so first thing, right, recognize it. Second thing, education. And the most important one is conversation. Create conversation, raise awareness, go out and get more involved. And one way to get more involved is, so on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2014, it's like Tuesday, I'm going to be part of co-hosting a domestic violence conversation on Twitter. And I'll be on Twitter talking about, you know, what kinds of things I witnessed when I was a kid, and what kind of things that I've been through, my mom has been through, and things that, you know, like very personal and stuff that maybe it could help you in your life.
if you have questions.
If you have questions about domestic
probably
violence.
that way you're not gonna be like, nobody's gonna see you. So you might be brave to explain how you feel, and then if we can help you, I mean, we can help you.
If you've had this type of violence with your husband or your boyfriend, and you have children, don't ever let your kids do the same thing. Because one day, maybe, because I know that kids will take after what people do. My sister does the same thing. Make sure your kids don't do that too. Make sure your kids don't learn from it and be like, oh,
because everything you do, adults, hold on, I'll let you talk right now. Everything you do, and it's seen by somebody, they can teach it to somebody else, and they can see it, they can do it themselves when they get older. Eliana, go ahead and say what you have to say, baby. Speak from your heart, baby. Speak from your heart. It's okay.
If they go by themselves outside.
Is hitting okay?
No.
Good.
If you have sisters or brothers, you can't hit your mom or your dad or your sisters.
We're gonna close this real quick and just recap, okay? It was this quick conversation. It wasn't something that was supposed to just happen. It's just I wanted to raise awareness about this conversation on Tuesday, September 23rd. So, recognize it. Education and conversation. Alright? So, that's it. Domestic Violence Month is coming up in October, and talk about it, you know? If you know someone who's been through it, talk about it and help them, be there for them. If you can't, raise awareness, education.
Connie says that I love rainbows.
Alright. I'll see you guys later.